Hello, everybody, and welcome to NCAA basketball via SBF. We've got Michigan taking on Norfolk State in the debut of the point guard for Norfolk State, Grease Lightning. There's the miss, rebounded by Norfolk State. Grease with the ball. On his left, he has Ben Adams in that corner. And the forced shot is blocked by Scott Puggleson. Ben Adams and Grease Lightning, the only two user players for this team, as Elijah Gregory makes the layup on the other end in transition. Other three players are all AI, and we got a full team of user players for Michigan. The screen, Ben Adams going up, blocked by Puggleson. Puggleson, two early great defensive plays leading to points. 1 out of 2 times, rebounded by the point guard and put back in by Elijah Gregory. So the miss from Dwight J. Beasley, rebounded by McCall, and then put back in by Gregory. Adams misses the layup there. Norfolk State off to a slow start. The cut, Puggleson dunks it with one hand. Puggleson having a great game so far. Scott Puggleson, the only holdover from last year, second-year player. Everyone else on this team is a freshman. And there's the three, no good, rebounded by Puggleson. Gets it to McCall. McCall to the corner, Allen. Bam Allen, rather. Up top, Adams has it. Gets it down low. Up top. Back to Grease. Grease going right at the defenders. No good. The corner. Driving in is Allen. A little bit short. Rebounded by Norfolk. Norfolk State in transition. Ben Adams being guarded hard by Dwight J. Beasley. He's going to step back. Get the ball to Grease. Grease takes the screen. Gets by his man, but passes out of the open layup. Bad decision there. 3 seconds left. They're going to force this up, and it's going to miss. Norfolk State still not on the board. Beasley passes it out to McCall. McCall, jab steps. Looks for an open man. Gets it to Allen. Allen to Beasley. Beasley driving in, left hand up, no good, too strong rebound, Norfolk State. Grease to Adam. Ben Adams gets the space he needs for the three, in and out. Ben Adams, a three-point specialist, does not usually miss those wide open shots. And off the glass on that hook, beautiful from Beasley. Michigan shutting out the Spartans for the first few minutes. Spartans going to call a timeout here. Not able to do anything against this Wolverine defense. This is a team desperately searching for an identity right now, with a lack of user players on it. Now, having a lack of user players doesn't necessarily mean that a team can't perform well or overperform. The Michigan State Spartans going to last year's championship game with only 2 user players. And blocked down low, the kick back out, 10 seconds left. The three, no good, rebounded by Michigan. Puggleson pulls it down. McCall steps back, drives again, gets by his man, but loses it, fouled by Grease there. First free throw is good. And so is the second. Grease Lightning with the ball, yet to be on the board is this entire Spartan team. 2 minutes left to go in the first. Wide open, doesn't take the shot. The closeout was there by McCall. The screen going back to the top of the arc, passing out. Ben Adams going to be forced to shoot this. No, he gets it down low And he's going to get it off just in time. No good. Beasley gets it to Allen. To McCall. McCall, 3, no good. Short. Rebounded by Ben Adams. The screen. Adams going directly at Puggleson. Finds the man behind him, and NSU is finally on the board. Puggleson backing down his man. Gets it back out. Allen open. 3's good. Michigan has a chance to make it ugly before halftime if they keep up this pace. Defense has been smothering. Offense is starting to roll. Adams passes it back. Lightning wants it. Doesn't get it. And past Elijah Gregory is one of the AI players whose name I don't know. Elijah Gregory. Puggleson up top, not normally a facilitator. Trying to space out the floor most likely. McCall loses it, stripped by Grease. Grease pushing it down the court in transition. He's going to stop. They're going to set up a play. Trying to get past Allen. Much larger defender. 5 seconds left. They're going to hold for the last shot. Grease fires it up in his face. No good. NSU held to just 4 points on the quarter. Michigan's defense has been great. As we go into the second quarter, Norfolk State likely just trying to find any sort of momentum to not have a repeat of the first quarter. Even if you don't get your whole lead back, in this quarter you have to gain some sort of rhythm on offense. And up strong, no good is Grease. And Adams guarding, blocked down low. Allen gets the ball tipped, goes back up. He didn't see that move coming. Allen's so smart with that move. You'd expect if you get that ball tipped when you're trying to pass it out, you would not expect an immediate putback. Adams to Grease. To Wilcox, I think. Grease. Oh, that's not his name. Lost the ball there, and it's a shot clock violation. That is Wilcox, and he looks upset. McCall to Allen. Allen getting the hard screen from Scott Puggleson. Nothing there. McCall dribbling. Trying to get past him. Finds Puggleson. Puggleson mid-range off the glass. No good. Puggleson does not have the worst mid-range shot. Not a bad free throw shooter either. And the fadeaway is no good. Rebounded by Beasley. In the corner. McCall. To Beasley. To Allen. Allen trapped in the corner by Adams, waiting for the screen. He's going to get it. He's going to step back, shoot with someone in his face. Rebounded by Puggleson, goes up, misses it. Adams gets the rebound. Adams bringing the ball up. Wants to try to dribble at McCall, thinks otherwise. Adams is open in the corner, didn't see him there. Grease trying to go at Dwight J. Beasley. And the fadeaway shot from Wilcox is no good. Rebounded by Ewing. And out of bounds, Wolverines ball as the offensive woes continue for Norfolk State as we take a look at Michigan hovering at third in their conference. Sitting pretty, getting ready for the tournament. Tournament's still a ways away, but You want to try to maintain your dominance throughout the season. A lot of the tournament is who gets hot at the right time, and if you can keep that kind of momentum, dominate throughout the regular season, it's a good sign that you're going to get to the finals, kind of like Florida did last year. And with no time left, Bam Allen sinks the mid-range. And this game is getting ugly, but not out of hand yet for Norfolk State, who's playing pretty good defense so far, just abysmal offense. And there's the lay-in for Grease. Grease making his first bucket as a collegiate athlete. And Dwight J. Beasley with an authoritative dunk. And we saw the debut of Mojo Rising earlier this week. We saw some poor offensive production and almost laid in by Grease there. Similar start to Mojo's game, where he went something along the lines of 1 or 2 for 13. And he ended up picking it up at the end of the game and ended up with a pretty darn good stat line and was vital to his team's success. And there's the dunk off the pass. Talking more about that game, Duke trailed the entire game after an abysmal first quarter and ended up pulling out at the end, pulling out ahead to win the game. McCall misses the 3. If you're a Norfolk State fan, you're hoping the same thing happens here. As that lane's no good, you need those to go in. 2 layups missed in the last 3 possessions that should have gone in. And there's the dunk from Bam Allen, getting up high off the ground. Grease and Adams trying to put something together. Grease too far away from the line to shoot. Going right at McCall, gets fouled. And at this point, Grease just wants to put some points on the board, and he will with his first make. And he makes the second one. 13-point lead for Michigan. If you're Michigan, you're hoping that you could build a much bigger lead. Because there's the quick layup attempt, no good. But this Spartan defense has not been a pushover. Grease up top, gets it down to Ben Adams, has the size advantage, and gets fouled on the way up. McCall with the foul again. Adams at the line this time, sinks the first one. Misses the second one, rebounded Elijah Gregory, pushing it down the court. Wolverines, Allen. Off-ball screen, they're going to find McCall open for the 3. Too strong, rebound Elijah Gregory. Beasley wide open, he misses the 3. Rebound NSU. They have a size mismatch, they're not going to take advantage of it.
3.
Offensive 3-second violation. I didn't see it, but that's what the refs called. 25 seconds left. Michigan has the opportunity to potentially have the last shot here if they wait till the very end. And it looks like that might be what they're doing. Allen dribbling the ball out. Elijah getting ready to set that screen. He does. Bam Allen with some space, drives at the rim and slams it in with 2 hands. 4 seconds left. They're going to have enough time for a quick shot from half court. That is almost in, no good. Norfolk State improving slightly in their second quarter. The frustration there on Grease Lightning's face is evident. Michigan starts to roll to start this half, and as these teams look to finish strong, you're going to need a dominant performance from Norfolk State in order to get back in this. and that's going to be very tough to do. As I said, the parallels to last game, with Grease Lightning and Mojo being the debuting players, started off very slow in the first quarter, in the first half, ended up being a game at the end of the game, so I wouldn't necessarily count this one over yet. Norfolk State has played good defense to stay in this game so far. And that can't be understated. But however, the Wolverines' tenacious defense, mixed with the lack of offensive rhythm for Norfolk State, has led to maybe the worst first half that we've ever seen in these NCAA broadcasts. Grease, dribbling on Scott Puggleson, blocks it with his elbow. The three, no good, rebound on Puggleson. Puggleson gets it to McCall. McCall found Beasley, open at the arc, knew he couldn't get the pass there, so he just cut in, found him perfectly for it. Great IQ, high IQ play there for Beasley. Adams. Wilcox down low, guarded by Puggleson, and I think that was blocked. Hits the edge of the rim, rebounded by Elijah Gregory. Bam Allen with the ball up top. Gets it down to McCall. McCall up with the left hand, no good. Grease guarded by Elijah Gregory. Tries to fake him out with the dribble moves. Gets around him, steps back, mid-range, that's no good. Pulled down by Puggleson. That shot is no good. Rebounded by Ben Adams. Got BA guarding BA. A little confusing. Laid in by Wilcox off the pass by Adams. Norfolk State, desperately trying to stay alive, needs to play smothering defense this half. Michigan has had some open looks not go in, and you can't keep letting them have those. And the putback with the right hand from Puggleson off the miss from McCall. Back-breaking if you're Norfolk State. Grease, driving. Misses, rebounded Puggleson. Gets it to Allen. Allen to Beasley, up with the right hand off the glass and in. Now leading 31-13. This might end up being one of the worst offensive performances we've seen in an NCAA broadcast. After this abysmal first half has ended, Norfolk State has not managed to make any adjustments to help themselves on offense. However, Michigan has been failing to score how they normally do. The miss from Beasley there, rebounded Norfolk State. Grease spins up top. Gets a little bit of space, drives again, mid-range. No good, put back in by Wilcox. Put back buckets have been some of the only source of offense for the Spartans. Elijah Gregory off the glass and in. 18-point deficit. Spartans looking to cut into that right now. Driving at the rim, no good. Grease Lightning has had such trouble finishing today. No good off the shot there from McCall. Elijah Gregory up, no good, fouled by Manis. First shot is good, and so is the second one. Part of this offensive lull could be attributed to the smothering defense that we have seen played by Allen on Adams all night. Perfect defense there, textbook. And without the shot creator, no good off the shot there from McCall. You don't really have much of a kick-out option or a secondary scorer for Greece, so he's being forced to try to take a lot of shots he might not normally take. First shot is good for Allen, and so is the second one, and they push the lead up even further. Now it is getting very ugly. You almost want to call this one over if they don't get something going right away. And there it is. The three, no good. Just a very bad night for the Spartans. Screen. Beasley gets it from Puggelson. Pulls up, mid-range, free throw line, range, no good. Rebounded by Grease. Grease pushing the floor. Going at the much larger Beasley, no good there. Grease with a very poor offensive debut so far. But it cannot be said that there's a lack of trying. He has gone hard at the rim every single play that he can. There's not been a lack of hustle on defense. He's got 6 rebounds. Definitely could be a case of the rookie jitters with his first game. Letting Adams take up the ball now is Norfolk State. Behind the back, gets some space, passes it to Wilcox. Wilcox, guarded by Puggelson, finds Grease with some space. Mid-range is no good. And when it rains, it pours. The word in the bad night just keeps getting worse. Open three, corner, Gregory, no good. Rebounded Grease. That's his 7th board. Going right at the rim. And he gets it in with the left hand. Michigan gonna hold for this last shot. Bam Allen waiting. Elijah Gregory's gonna set that screen to the right side, and he's gonna go try to get space, drive in, and he's going to score. Perfectly set up play for Michigan. We saw them do it to end the last quarter. And there's the prayer shot, no good, a little bit to the left. And I am not going to be surprised if we start seeing the backup sooner rather than later. As we get a look at our assist of the game. Good find from Bam Allen. He's had some pinpoint precision passes tonight along with McCall. McCall bringing up the ball. The screen from McCall. Allen gets some space, gets fouled on the way up. Adams is furious, pleading his case, but they're not going to hear him out as he gets his three-point play opportunity to go in. And Norfolk State and Michigan have gotten their bench squads ready. Next dead ball, we are likely to see the backup starting to come in. Essentially waving the white flag for the Spartans this early has got to be demoralizing. Adams finds Grease in the corner. No good. We've seen a few open shots tonight for both Grease and Ben, and nothing going in. Hard foul there from Manis. First free throw from Dwight is good. And we see the bench unit coming in for both of these squads. Next 5 minutes, we're going to see bench play. The only starter that looks like he stayed in is the person who's shooting free throws, Dwight J. Beasley, who is likely not going to finish the game with the bench squad, as he's likely out the next dead ball. Michigan with the shot, rebounded Norfolk State. And there's a powerful dunk and one. Both these bench units not getting to see much time. And full bench units now. And an ugly game ended by the waving of the white flag this early in the fourth quarter. It is absolutely heartbreaking for this Norfolk State team, who has struggled to try to maintain a tournament presence and get a good enough record to actually be part of it. Signs of life for Norfolk State, but as we've said before, it probably doesn't matter. This Michigan team upset early in last year's tournament. Scott Puggleson, the only returning player, wanting a chance to go after that natty. Florida last year reigned supreme throughout the regular season, ended on top, ending the miracle run for Vern Beard and the Ohio Bobcats. That kind of miracle run is something that you're hoping for if you're a team like the Spartans. Spartans, much like the Ohio Bobcats last year, only have 2 user players, at least for now. Both playing the same positions, point guard and shooting guard, and they ended up making a run off of the scoring of Vern Beard. It was just one player scoring and very good defense. Norfolk State looks like they might have the defensive part down, but they need somebody to step up. It has to be either Ben Adams or Grease Lightning. And this is the first we're seeing Grease Lightning, completely unupgraded player, brand spanking new. And we are definitely going to see some improvement from Ben Adams in the near future as well. Adams, behind the back, gets it to Wilcox. No good. Rebounded by Beasley. McCall. To Beasley. Beasley puts it up. No good. And these starters back in for some reason. Again, doesn't really matter. Down 21 with 2 minutes left. There's no chance Norfolk State can come back at this point. It's just playing for pride and experience. Experience, a very valuable thing for both of these young teams. A little bit of space there for Grease. No good. A minute 40 to go. I won't sugarcoat it. This wasn't a very good game. It was definitely interesting to watch. But, as a lot of people in this league are, your GMs, or your potential GMs, trying to scout some of the talent coming out, you definitely seen some good performances from some of these Michigan players. I think especially tonight, Scott Puggleson has been really good. There's the lane from Ben Adams. Ben Adams with his first bucket tonight, minus 27. Allen. And the bucket. Grease trying to get by him. 45 seconds left And if you guys haven't yet, and if you're still stuck around, which I don't know why you would be at this point, but if you did, there's the floater from Greece. Make sure, leave a comment, give us a like, subscribe if you haven't, stay up to date with our notifications. We'll remind you a half hour before each game starts when it's going to premiere, so you can go ahead and get your points. Make sure you do that, because this game has been over since basically it started. Norfolk State, I don't even know if they're going to shoot here. Adams just going to dribble it out, fire one up. No good. That's the end of the game. Hope you had some fun with this one. It was an interesting one. We'll see you next time. This has been Lion signing off.